into a pussy cat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm sticking with the same answer, sorry. But yeah.
That is a great
Wow. Could
comparison.
you imagine Mark as a pussycat?
Mark
white,
as a cat.
A white, fluffy
He kind of
one.
already is.
Does that not make perfect sense that Mark is a cat?
And with like a little bell
He does lick himself a lot.
that just never stops tinkling.
No, but can't you see, Mark's always licking himself. He's very independent. If he sees another cat, he'll just knock him down the stairs.
Kitty wants some candy. That's so Mark. He says it all the time.
And I brought shortbread with me, some Scottish shortbread. So when people ask me a question, they get shortbread.
Awesome.
I'm just saying,
sweet.
I brought shortbread for my friends. Don't know what you brought.
Here's shortbread.
Would you like a piece of shortbread?
Yes, I would love a piece of your bread. I brought a banana, but I finished it already.
Yeah, you ate it already.
Thank you.
Would you like a piece of shortbread? This is our breakfast.
Well, I had a banana for breakfast. This is a snack.
It's his mid-morning snack.
So what was the question? I have no idea what we're talking about.
Has there been somebody in your life that irritated you so much that you wanted to turn them, you wish you could turn them into something?
Oh,
Say the
Mark.
person's name
That makes
that
sense.
You did, then what would you turn them into?
Yeah, so you didn't have to say the person's name, but I said Mark Sheppard. I love him.
Right. It's really hard to get Mark out of your head now. Okay, someone that's not Mark?
Anyone.
I don't know, everyone's really nice. Except for someone that irritated you so much that you just wanted to turn into an animal. I don't know if that's the first thought that would come across my head. I'm like, man, this person's really annoying. I wish they were an animal. Huh. Wow, that's really nice of you that you would just turn someone into an animal.
Like a tree or a rock or something.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if Mark was just a tree? Then he would just stand there and he wouldn't be able to say all the things he wanted to say.
It'd be nice. A nice tree.
Yeah, let's make him an oak tree, strong,
I'll
majestic.
take my dogs by it. Hey, Mark. I don't know. I worked with a director one time who will go unnamed because I'd like to continue to work. I would have turned him into something, like a baboon or something.
No, man, baboon would tear your head apart.
Really?
You're so strong.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I take it back.
No, you want to turn him into something
I just
small.
think they have those really gross butts. Right?
Yeah, that's just bait for a trap.
You're so smart, Osric. I'm so glad that you're my friend.
If you go after enough baboon butts, you'll know.
You learned something, huh?
That made no sense. Yeah, you know
What
what?
do they say?
Yeah, I mean, certainly there are those people. And I would turn them into something small and slow. Something embarrassing, maybe. No, sloths are so cute. Well, maybe.
Sloths are beautiful.
Yeah. Well, then you won't be able to hate them anymore. Turn them into a sloth, and then maybe you'll be friends again.
I want to answer again. My ex-boyfriend into a turd. That's not an animal, but that's just what I want.
Into a turtle.
A turtle. Turtle tongue.
That makes sense. Thank you.
So welcome. So sorry.
No problem.
Oh, man.
Hi.
I'm Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
I was wondering, what is your favorite Supernatural episode?
How many of you guys seen?
Hey, I've watched like 6 this past week. Yeah. Wow. I was telling them yesterday, I'm almost done.
Done the first 6 episodes?
With the first half of season 1.
I love the episode where, I'm going to get this wrong, you'll get it right, you can correct me, where Sam and Dean are playing...
That's a great one. I love that one too.
You know what I mean?
They're in the Impala.
Okay, sorry. The one where Jared and Jensen are playing Sam and Dean.
Oh,
Playing
French
Jared and
mistake.
Jensen.
Yeah.
I'm
French mistake.
yeah. I'm glad I wasn't drunk when I was watching that, or maybe I was, and that's how I'm remembering it. But that's, yeah, I thought that was amazing. And I thought Jen was the cutest thing I'd ever seen in that.
Yeah.
He's like, I better find out her name. So that's
I think my favorite episode is probably Faith. It's season 1, episode 10.
What episode?
Episode 10.
I think I saw that one.
Did you?
I think so.
Yeah, it's really nice, right? With Julie Benz in it, very...
Yeah, Julie
very
Benz.
tough.
The traveling preacher thing out of
Yeah.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah.
I love Julie Benz.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, it's a
I
nice
really like
episode.
that episode.
Very cool. I did watch that the other day.
Yeah, there you go.
Obviously. Dead Man's Blood. I mentioned yesterday. I just watched that one. That was cool. One person agrees with me.
I also really love all the episodes that I'm in.
Yeah, those are definitely some of my favorite that I haven't seen.
Any spoiler alerts? Or any spoilers for season 11? Any spoilers for season 11? No, you should say.
I'm so scared to open my mouth about season 11 because this is spoiler. That's all that will fall out. But it is safe to say I know what happens and you don't. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My first convention, somebody asked me a similar question and I said, they really go there. And I caused this whole thing on Twitter. People were like, oh my God, she said they really go there. And I was like, this panic, mass panic, and so I just don't say anything.
Congratulations.
They do really go there. No, they don't.
Be careful.
I'm scared.
Yeah, this side.
Hi, my name is Stacey.
Bye, Bridget. Wasn't that her name?
Bridget was cute.
Hi, Stacey.
Hi, my name is Stacey. This is Amy.
Hey, guys.
A question
Hi.
for Ruth. We were just wondering if you thought that Marina and Abaddon would get along.
We totally would. Elena and I are, we're in agreement over this. We've had many in-depth discussions and summit meetings and talks. And I think we would take over in about 2.3 minutes if we teamed up. So in the spirit of true feminism and girl power, we would not be fighting each other. We would just be taking everybody else down. So for your question, here's some shortbread. Nice to see you. Choose fucking right, eh? Sorry. Is it too early for the F-bomb? Sorry. So sorry.
That would be great if it happened. I mean, had Supernatural had 2 strong female characters on at the same time?
Good question.
Not yet.
The screen's not strong enough for the both of us.
It's a lot of red hair.
It's a lot.
Oh my God, that is a lot of red hair on the show.
I don't think they can have that much red hair on CW.
Yeah. Actually, Felicia.
Yeah, Felicia too.
Felicia
That's
and
right.
Felicia and I share.
I think Bob Singer has a thing for redheads.
Maybe. Wow. Yeah.
Felicia and I shared a couple of scenes, and Misha put himself in the middle, and he was just like, he wanted his ginger sandwich. That's what he said. But yeah, when I got the role, I thought they might ask me to dye my hair brown or blonde, because I was like, they're going to have another redhead. So yeah, there's a lot of ginger going about. Do you have a ginger beard at all when it grows in?
Do I have a ginger beard?
It's just an excuse to touch Gil's face again.
I don't think I got any ginger. I got a couple grays coming
Really?
in.
Oh,
I
just
shaved yesterday. I had a couple of reds come out.
You do?
Yeah.
Can I touch your face as well?
There's probably like 4 of them
Can I touch your face?
that came out red.
Oh.
Thank you.
A wee bit ginger does you a bit of good. Woo! Go ginger. Are we even answering a question anymore?
I'm not sure.
I think so. Yes, thank you. Stacey.
Hey.
Hi. So
So I was wondering, if all three of your characters were on an episode together, what do you guys think that episode would be like?
A disaster? It wouldn't make sense.
Total disaster. Yeah, I don't know enough about either of your characters.
So it'd be a flashback.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Would you? What do you mean?
I'm dead. Actually, I'm dead too. Maybe we'd hang out as ghosts.
Where are you going?
She's gonna give her a white Sheppard.
You and I would hang out as ghosts.
Maybe. You think you'd be a ghost right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rowena.
Okay, so-
Thank you.
Why though?
Okay, so what would happen would be Rowena would capture both of these two dudes, right? She'd tie them up in her dungeon. beside.
But we're dead. So you would have to have a scene where you're like, I need to resurrect some people. How about Henry Winchester and Kevin Tran?
That'd be, yeah.
Because
So how would this go?
Sorry, I just went straight to the tying up in the dungeon bit. I
okay, all right.
totally missed the logic.
Okay, there's no logic involved.
So we're tied up in your dungeon, right?
You needed a Winchester and an Asian. Those are your only options.
I'm pretending to care about some tablet or something, but really, I just want to tie you up in my dungeon.
And then what would you do next?
Oh, okay, fine. What are you gonna make us do to each other?
I would see.
I don't know. She's controlling it. You know,
I would check for any more ginger elsewhere.
we're tied up, yo. Okay, so we're tied up.
I wish my mother was here.
This looks so weird.
This looks terrible. I immediately had this decision.
And then,
Stop making us do this, Rowena. We're not flexible enough.
We're coming to.
we're role playing now. I feel slightly flushed.
I got pretty close last
My heart's. And I'd be like, okay, tell me about the tablets. Is not being appropriate, is it? Or I'll take your socks off.
No! I need the socks to make it.
Anything but my socks.
And if you don't tell me, I'll shave your legs.
I only have a couple of hairs, so take me.
Yeah, take the Asian kid.
I waxed you already. And then I would put them under a spell. Oh, you're under a spell.
Okay, I will shave my own legs for
And
you.
then I would be like on the massage table. And I'd be like, rub me.
I think you got it rubbing out. I'll supervise.
And then we would just go to the end credits.
That's kind of nice.
How's the pressure?
Harder. End of panel. And scene.
Wow, so something like that.
Thanks for your question.
All right. I watched that. I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna move my chair back over here now.
You've got some good finger action there. That was good. These guys are filthy. I did nothing by that. Okay, so
We're professionals, guys.
You talk amongst yourselves. I like to go for a walk around the hall.
Okay.
Do you want to come? Will we go around the hall?
Can you just hold this while you walk around? Go for it.
Why? What is it?
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. See you in a wee while.
All right. Oh. Wow. Well done.
This is a tablet.
Well done, girl. Sorry, we want a better view anyway. Now there's a window.
Oh boy.
All right.
It's that kind of morning.
Yeah, it is. Turns you
All
out.
right. Who's up next?
Which side did we go?
What side are we on?
Hi, I was wondering if you had 24 hours to do absolutely whatever you wanted, what would you do with those 24 hours?
What I just did.
24 hours to do whatever you wanted. Oh, so many things. I mean,
Like money's no object?
yeah. Wait, am I gonna die after? Do I have to pay for my consequences?
There's no consequences, no travel restrictions, no money. It's just anything you wanted.
Do I get to teleport, or do I have to actually wait?
If you want to teleport, you can teleport.
Ooh. I might jump out of a plane without a parachute.
Wait, do you die at the end of the 24 hours?
No consequences. I might.
No, man, that's pretty risky.
I might do. No, it's not risky. That's the whole point of the question, is that there are no consequences. I think I would do everything that would literally kill me. I would be like Kenny from South Park and try to die as many ways as I possibly can. See how it feels.
Have you ever jumped out of an airplane?
Yes, but with the parachute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so. Oh, thank you. With the parachute.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as thrilling.
I did it once.
Oh, yeah?
It's pretty terrifying.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I almost threw up once I got to the ground.
I like the anticipation of it.
Yeah.
Looking out the door was like a thrill, but as soon as I jumped out, like you hit critical velocity, and then I got bored because we didn't do anything.
I was tied to a big guy named Vinny.
My guy's name is Jason. But yeah, you know, Jason really didn't do anything. We were just there, and I don't know. You just get a lot of wind in your face, and then you kind of. Yeah, I would do all the things that I would never do because I'm afraid to die, and I would do it. And I would die many times.
I would probably like charter a huge airplane, and I would take my favorite people from the Supernatural conventions from out there and backstage, and we'd like fly to the south of France.
South of France?
And charter a yacht.
That would take longer than 24 hours.
No! It'd be a really fast plane.
I know, but just to organize everyone. You call
You're
it
right. Sorry guys, it's too much trouble.
Got 24 hours. Just jump in front of a car. Have you ever wanted to do that? Just jump in front of the car and
When did you become like Daredevil all of a sudden?
I used to be a stuntman.
Really?
Yeah. But like jump in front of a real moving car and see if the physics still work.
Did you ever do that as a stuntman?
No, but I've always wanted to.
Let's go to the parking lot after this.
Just jump and roll.
We'll periscope that.
But the windshield will probably break depending on the speed you go
That's
at.
cool.
Yeah, that's exciting. Just thinking about that makes me excited. Wow, that wakes me up. Ruthie, what would you do if you had 24 hours?
What we just did.
Get us to massage you?
24 hours, you can do whatever you want.
Yes, no consequences.
It's the no consequences thing.
With no consequences?
Yeah, 0.
Holy cowabunga. Michael, thank you.
Michael Fassbender.
Okay, so Amy Poehler has this stock answer where she doesn't know what to say. She goes, yes, please. When I don't, I'm like, Michael Fassbender.
Amy Poehler, that's a good answer too. I love Parks and Rec. That's like my favorite show. Oh.
So yeah, Michael Fassbender for 24 hours. Solid.
I'm just gonna watch.
I believe I might die of Michael Fassbender too, so I put that on the list.
Should we move on to the
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, this side.
Hey.
Hi. My question is for Ruth, and I actually almost stole my toiletries for you so you can hand them out today. But I wanted to get your feelings or thoughts on playing someone who's the mom to someone who's actually older than you.
Well, I mean, if you think about it in levels of maturity, he's not. I mean, no, age doesn't even come into it. Mark is so perfect as Crowley. He's so good at it. It's it's a no-brainer. And it's. Are you having? Oh, that's falling off. Watch yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
I tried.
And yeah, the age thing just is not even a problem. Because I mean, sometimes, some mornings when I get up, I'm first in the works. They call it the makeup and hair trailer, and they call it the works. Like you go in like a factory, and then you come out completely different. And some mornings my call is 5:20, so I feel 370 years old. It's really not a question. And I think Rowena's in a lot of denial about a lot of things, and she certainly is young at heart. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's so fun, and we just think that it's just the dynamics between the two of us that I think about, not the age, but because I am older, I do always know better. I mean, that's a fact. I know better, so that's what's important, I think. You going to get a bit of shortbread for your question? Are you okay over there, darling Sam?
No, the thought that never even occurred to me. It just fits so well.
What, you thought I was older than Mark?
Well, no, but I never even questioned that. No, obviously Mark's the oldest of all of us. Don't tell Mark.
Obviously.
He's such a wee bairn at heart, though.
But I know, it just makes sense, you're right.
Yeah, it just makes sense. He's so... When Mark shouts at you, I mean, like, and you know, as Crowley, oh, it's like...
He's so good at Crowley.
It's really good. It's so much fun.
So good at Crowley. Man.
Hey.
Alright.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Are we on to this side?
I think so.
Hi.
Hi.
So what's your favorite city that you've traveled to?
New Jersey!
Obviously, Newark. My favorite city Sydney, Australia is pretty cool, but I love Vancouver. Like, I just love Vancouver. And maybe part of the reason is because sometimes I get to go work there, and I love to work.
You get to go to work?
But it's just like, if you've never been to Vancouver, you should go. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like it's like a fairy tale. It's, you know it well.
Yeah, born and raised in Vancouver, it's certainly one of those cities that I always think about going back to. I know, but so many I like different cities for different reasons. Vancouver, just because it's so pretty and pristine and clean. Yeah, it just feels like a breath of fresh air. Los Angeles, that's kind of where it is, like the hub for work. Even for the shows that go in Vancouver, you have to get casted in LA. So in LA, it is like the area for opportunity for me. Beijing, I loved for the work ethic.
Beijing?
Yeah.
I've never been.
It's awesome. It's a 24-hour city, and so you can easily never sleep and constantly work, and I love that. Berlin, London, I was there for like 2 days last year each, and I wanted to move to both those places almost immediately. Krakow, Poland, I was at this year.
You get around, don't you?
Loved Poland. It was so cool. It was such an artist city. It was just like really, I don't know, very bohemian. Really, really liked that.
I'm going to Paris on Tuesday for the first time. I'm really excited about that. I hear it's the best.
Is it for romantic reasons?
Is it for romantic reasons? Everywhere I go is for romantic reasons. No, I mean we'll see. Yeah. I am going with the wife, if that's what you're...
I love
but she's going for work, and then I'm going for work in a way too, so...
I love Gil's wife. I keep telling him, and he's a bit like... don't know, she's amazing. Anyway,
I don't mind.
I love New York City. It's I'm not just saying that because I'm 2 miles away from it, but when you grow up in Scotland, in a different continent, like it's like this dream place. Do you know what I mean? And when you get there, when I first time in New York, literally steam came out the pavement, like we see in movies. Do you know, like
Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah, that happened to me.
You were standing over the grate.
I had this blue skirt on and it went up round my... Are you okay over there? Yeah, so New York City, and also I love Chicago. It's my kind of
Such
town.
a cool city. Oh, North American cities, Portland.
Portland? You look like...
Oh, right, yeah, but actually Portland. Portland, okay, last year I was in Portland, and I walked by, and I just started seeing corgis. Like...
Oh my god!
Corgis?
You know, the dog?
The dogs? The little short
Right,
legs?
there's like 1 corgi, then 2 corgis, then 3 corgis. I'm like, come on, let's be a little bit more original. Then 200 corgis. And it was a corgi parade. I think there were 400 corgis out. You know, they get tired really easy because their legs are really short, so they're getting pushed in strollers and carried. It was the funniest thing. And then they all congregated at this water park and they just splashed around.
Aww.
So cute.
Speaking of corgis.
Oh. Rob,
We love you, Rob.
I saved my last bit of shortbread for you.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
It was a bit sweaty.
That's like the shortbread backwash.
You know, on the streets they call me shortbread.
On the streets. That's your game name.
What's that?
I'll keep it for you for later. You
Okay.
want to hold it?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it for later, but I really want to eat it. How did it go, you three? Yeah. You know, I like to hear it, Gil.
Like I said, it wasn't the threesome I dreamed of.
It nearly was. It nearly was.
But it nearly was.
I mean,
Did you munchier than I expected?
I know that would be my choice for it.
I'll switch spots with you in the threesome if you want. I'm totally got a thing for Osric and, well,
You want to sub in?
So
yeah,
hi.
you wouldn't be bad. Come on.
Tag in and out.
Tag me in. Boom, I'm in there.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey guys, is there room for any more shortbread in your threesome?
I really like the idea that your dog would be corgi. Like, if you're a dog, you'd be corgi.
Yeah. A corgi?
Yeah.
It's I mean, yeah, I get that.
It's awesome.
Good. I'll be that.
Corgis are the clowns of the dog world.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Isn't a corgi what the Queen of England has?
Yeah.
The royal?
So you could be like my corgi.
He'd be royalty.
Robbie the royal corgi.
I'm very loyal.
Come here, Robbie.
The dog's like, not now, please.
But was everything you dreamt it would be?
It was a bit of a bumpy ride, I'm not
Okay.
going to lie, at some points, you know.
Sure.
In a good way.
If I imagine a threesome with you three, Osric dressed as Jared,
I just, when in doubt, you just hold on to his hair.
just hold on to his hair and hope the wig doesn't fall off. Fantastic. We're going to see you guys tonight, yeah?
Yes.
I think Ruth might be joining us on stage.
Yeah, Ruth's gonna see it.
Which will be the convention first.
I am so scared.
You know what? Don't worry.
You
Don't
need
worry.
to.
It is. You just don't worry.
It'll be great.
It's way scarier than you think.
It'll be great. Tonight, guys, she's singing, he's singing, he's singing, and he's singing. So come join us for Saturday Night Special.
You're using the term singing loosely.
Singing?
Singing.
Sure. I'll be playing.
Well, I'll be yelling, so.
I'll be jumping and playing. Well, fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.
Thank you,
Ladies and
Bob.
gentlemen.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.